Sometimes he might have this arm, right? Or like this one, right? He might be grabbing this. Sometimes people grab it, even though you're in there, they'll just go, well, he can't quite finish with the other. So use your head right there. A very, very good way of finishing as well. Like I said, there's lots of stuff out there. Here's one thing on maintaining the back I think is very important, is this. For him to escape, right? We looked at earlier when we were doing those escapes, really, if you think about it, the top shoulder has to slide across my chest to get to the ground, right? Going this way or that way. Top shoulder slides across. So when you're at the back and you want to maintain position, especially if you have a seat belt, sometimes you'll be double under or whatever, different ways to do it. As he's sliding out, what I want to do is push, say I push my chest forward to stop that shoulder, to make it so it's difficult for it to slide. I'm not even grabbing right now, but as he goes to slide out, yeah, that's what I want. If I just stay here, I have, right in the middle, I have pressure right here on his spine. When he goes to slide out, he moves forward a little bit and he comes out. So I have to feel, when he starts to move forward, I have to move my chest, the top side, and my shoulder forward, so as he goes to slide out, right, I'm actually inhibiting that, and then I can do something to, you know, to recover and make it easier for me to come back behind him. So that's really important, so something to think about there. Just a couple quick things about attacking from the back, and skip the armbar from the back, because then you end up on your back, the guy gets up and clubs you with his arm you just broke. Neck cranks, face locks, great, right? Again, you have to realize if you do a neck crank and the person taps and you let go, they're probably going to keep going. Although martial arts lore is that, say I'm at the back, and I go like this, and I come up, I cross face him, I grab my hands together, I go rah, like this, maybe he taps, okay? Great. But you're probably not going to injure someone's neck, or at least, even if you injure their neck, it's not going to take effect right away. You have to remember that you can become injured without actually being debilitated. What we want to do is, again, take them out of the fight. Just because you hurt them and they're going to be really, can't move their neck, their head the next day, doesn't mean they're not going to be able to still hurt you in the moment. So the neck cranks, we could just say, forget those. Let's just only go for the choke. Well, how about we use the neck crank to get to a choke? Okay, this is a good idea. So I'm going to go at the back here, right? We can, of course, do it here. All I'm going to do is his chin's down. I'm trying to get into position. I can't quite get in position, right, to actually get the choke. And again, like I said, there is a choke. Even with his chin's down, there is a way from this position where you can still make someone tap or go to sleep even though the chin is down, but that takes more precision. We want to get underneath. So what we're going to do is chin is down. I'm just going to go put my hand up across his face. Okay, it's cross face. You cross face and you drive it over. You might take two hands, and what I'm going to do is lock over his shoulder here. People are going to fight to get their head back out of this. It's very uncomfortable. I'm not doing it hard to Israel, of course, right? And so as they're trying, his chin is down, right? He's trying to get out of it. When I raise his nose, he happily goes back to a good position. So the good thing about this when you're doing it, again, if you have good choke technique, is I'm moving his head, but what I'm doing is I'm positioning the crook of my elbow in a position where when he looks back, it's right in position for a tight, tight, tight choke. Okay, so I'll go here, one here. So I'm cranking, he comes in, there it is. Or sometimes they'll just suck it up. Okay, I'm not going to move. So you go here, like this. So he wants to get out of there, but he's just sucking it up. Then you go under the nose, you lift, and most people will go with that. And now it's, I mean, again, I don't even need my second hand. It's so tight. You would use your second hand. Now, one thing from here too, I didn't mention earlier in the choke, I just wanted to mention, anytime you are putting that second hand in, we're trying not to go whoop and loop it over because they're going to grab it, right? And then your choke is difficult. But even if you do it well, they may grab it before you totally get it in. As soon as you feel this, best bet is to take your hand that's trapped, you rotate it upwards, and you pull it back, and now you do that gable grip choke. When you do it, if you want maximum leverage, right, instead of just, remember, we want constriction. I want my wrist to go to my shoulder. To get that constriction, if we rotate a little bit, I'm going to take this forearm, the support forearm, I'm going to bring it over and ratchet it over, and now it's very, very strong. So if I go from here, it's got some strength there. I ratchet it over, now it's just so much stronger. So something else for you to